Hi everyone, this is Crystal Montes. I'm going to be going over some sources and websites that we learned about at the TAMIU conference. Okay, the TAMIU conference is for educators, digital media specialists, and a lot of people attended. There was a lot of UISD people and a lot of LISD personnel as well. The Tiger team consisted of Ms. Deborah Garcia Garcia, our librarian, David York, our digital media specialist, and myself. The resources that I'm going to be going over with you, the 5 resources are free. I made sure of that so we don't have to buy anything. Are classroomscreen.com, pdfcandy.com, Padlet.com, Kiddle, and then this more. This last one is one of the presenters has a lot of free stuff in there as well. If you go to the site, you click and you scroll down, and you'll find a lot of sources there as well. I know some of you might already be using it, using some of these. For example, the ELA department, we use classroomscreen.com. It's great. I'll be showing it to you in a little bit. The PDF Candy website, it allows you to convert any PDF file to Microsoft Word and other stuff like that. Padlet.com is a really neat activity that you can use with your students, just if you like to incorporate technology in the class. We are a one-to-one district. That means our kids all have a laptop, our students. Kiddle is kind of like a YouTube, but like for kids. So if the kids log into that site, no bad images should come out. It should be all appropriate and educational images. Okay. Okay, so I have already the sites up here. So the first one I wanted to show you was this one, classroomscreen.com. Again, this is absolutely free. They told us this was created by a teacher. So, I mean, that's the best thing. Teachers know what we need because we are teachers. We're in the classroom ourselves. This is totally great, especially like, let's say if you have walkthroughs. Um, why? Because you can click on the text box. So you can click on the text box and you can put your class objective, your journal. That's what we've been using it for in ELA. I time my students for everything, so my kids already know. So the timer, you can have it. You can have all these features at the same time. Uh, for the timer, it lets you choose different sounds. My students love the Mario sound. So if you hear that, in my class, don't think we're playing video games. We're actually, that's the alarm that my kids chose. The kids get to choose whatever alarm they choose, or they want, I'm sorry. Okay, as well as this works great when you're doing activities. Let's say if they're taking a test, you can click on the silence icon. You can click on the whisper to each other icon. If it's a partner or an activity, they can ask a neighbor. Or if you are having them do group work, you can click on this one. So you can be doing the Power Zone, which is one of the ones for Fundamental 5. So right here, you would, one, be incorporating technology. Two, you would have the text box where you can show what the class will be doing. Here is the timer. And then here you are telling the students, you're indicating, so you can already be power zoning and your class already knows what you're doing. You're counting down. You can change the timer. You can set the time for your classes. So it's really great. Another tool that I like here is the random name. You know how when they do walkthroughs, they always want to see you choosing random students at random. You can type in, this also is a cool feature, and it'll automatically do it for you. Okay, what else? See, you can also draw on the screen, stuff like that. You can also do the traffic light. I know some of you use this in your class. So there's a bunch of features. And then if you're like, no, I want to take this off, so you can just press the X on the bottom and it'll take off and it'll go back to what you wanted originally. So again, so here we have our text box, the icon, and then the timer. You can have all these at the same time. If you don't want to, you're like, I just want the timer. Again, you would just take it off. Okay. So this is a really great screen website that I use, and so does ELA, and it was presented at the conference. It's great. It has all there on the screen. Just it's another option for you guys. I hope you find that one helpful. Okay, the next website is PDF Candy. Um, I thought they were lying, but no, it actually works. I actually converted a PDF file and I did it, changed it into Word. So I really like this. It's free. It's pdfcandy.com. You can compress a PDF. What I used was PDF to Word, or you can make from Word to PDF. It's super handy. It's very useful. So this one's really self-explanatory. You just click on the option. So if it's a Word document and I want to convert it, I would just add the file and I would add it from my desktop or wherever it is that the file that you want to scan or load is there. Okay, so that's PDF Candy. Padlet, some of you might already be very familiar with Padlet. It really is in the name. You create little pads. You can do for your classes. Your kids can respond. Okay, so you would just create it here. You would click next. It's also free, and you can start posting. Uh, Always do link it to a lesson though. Okay, so let me see if I have one of mine here. Um, Already done. Okay, I'm going to show you this one. This is for one of my classes. So you can post, let's say this can be the teacher post, and then your students will respond. Um, so you can use it for that as well. Your kids can join a Padlet. Let me show you how to join it. Okay, you would enter the URL and then you would give it to the students. They can do it through their phone or they can do it through their laptops. Okay, the next one is where is it? Is Kiddle. This is the one I briefly touched on earlier. It really is like YouTube for kids. The kids can type in like any educational stuff, and it will only show appropriate stuff. You know how on YouTube or any other website you might search for something and something like random comes out. So it really limits the search to educational stuff and appropriate stuff for the setting. So let's say if I put tigers, okay, images and stuff like that will come out, web and all that stuff, facts, images. But again, the images will be appropriate for the grade level or whatever is assigned. It is an educational tool. Okay, and this is the last one. This is what was presented in one of the sessions that we went to. I really like it because they're going to keep it up here for us. Anybody has access to it. You can just log into the site to the URL that I gave you all. All you do is scroll down on the bottom, and she also has more things there that you might want to look at a later time, because I know right now we're going to be doing Flipgrid next. So this is just to help you all to facilitate anything that you all need. So there's other ones. The classroom screen is the one I presented on. But if you keep scrolling down, there's way more things there. And if you also do want further explanations here, it does tell you like a little bio about each one. So here's Padlet, and then there's more. Here's PDF Candy. It includes a range of free and useful online tools. And then there's other stuff. Google is a lot of stuff. So I'm not even going to go into Google right now because it's great, but it can be overwhelming because there's actual like Google classes, so you can be Google certified. So if you are interested in any of those, here are the websites for that. So that was my overview on the technology conference. I hope you find all these useful, and they are free. Like I mentioned, they are free sources that everybody can access. Have a great day.